Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Oh, that's really great to hear. And how was your day so far?
Mm, so far, so good.
Oh, that's great. So does it mean you are not yet tired today?
Yes, I'm not tired.
Okay, very good. That's nice to hear. And are you ready to learn new things today?
Yes. Before we start, can I ask some questions?
Questions. Yes, what is it?
Yeah, question. I see this sentence. This. And I don't know when do I need to use and connect noun and noun. And when do I need to use comma?
Okay. The usage of comma is to separate two thoughts in one sentence, especially if it has a connection with the same sentence. Okay? So for example, in this one, if a country has a free press, its newspapers, magazines, and television and radio stations are able here. This is actually correct. This part. Why? You talked about free press. You just gave out examples of what free press is about. So it is newspapers, magazines, television, and radio station. Okay?
Yes.
And are able to express any opinions they want, even if this criticize the government and other organizations. This is actually correct. Why?
But I want to know why a newspapers, comma, magazine, comma, and television and radio. Why not using magazine, comma, television, comma, radio stations?
Actually, this end, okay, this is how you should type in your word or your thoughts. If a country has a free press, its newspapers, magazines, television, and radio stations are able to express any opinions they want. Even if this criticize the government and other organizations. There, that is how you should put in your sentence. Okay?
Okay.
But again, very good job. What you did is actually correct.
But why television don't using television, comma, radio? Why I need to add n?
Because you are giving out the last example.
Oh, the last.
Example. So if you will be giving out more, like for example, it's newspapers, magazines, television, internet, or should I say social media, what else? Emails, and radio stations. So there, that is how you should use it.
Okay.
And should always be used on the last example of the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Or shall I say example? Sorry. So do you have questions?
I have a second question. If like this, if this criticize the government and other organization, why don't need the verb?
The government and the other organizations, is that what you want to say? Putting the on the organizations?
This criticize is a noun, but we...
No, criticize is a verb.
Is a verb.
Yes, it is a verb.
This criticize.
In this part, you are actually expressing an action towards the noun.
Oh, I see. So this criticize the government.
Yeah.
Okay, criticize is verb.
Yes, it is an action word. It's like you're blaming, or you are putting news on the government and organizations. So that is what it means, criticize.
Okay, I see. And I have third questions.
Another question.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not question. Do you know what if this picture, if I am university, I'm graduated at university, which one?
So highest qualification means it is the highest educational attainment. So if you completed bachelor's degree, so you studied at a university, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the highest will be PhD or masteral. So after that, postgraduate degree means it is just studying more about the degree, but you are not doing the masteral of it. If we say bachelor's degree, you just studied, the course itself. So what did you do?
I just finished university, and which one I need to pick?
Bachelor's degree.
Bachelor's degree.
Yes. What course did you take? Or did you take?
Bachelor's degree.
Yeah, but it depends. What course did you take? Or what did you take? Yeah.
Course.
Yeah, course or specialization.
Course is this course?
Yes, course. Like for example, I studied Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. So, what course did you take? Did you take?
Media design.
So, is it Bachelor of Science too?
Bachelor. What is Bachelor? Oh, Bachelor of Science in Bachelor.
Because there are some courses that is not Bachelor of Science or a bachelor's degree. So that is why it should be categorized in postgraduate degree. Okay? So bachelor's, make sure that it is, for example, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Math, in accountancy, like that.
Okay, I know. Bachelor of. So I am Bachelor of Media Design.
Probably, yes. Bachelor of Arts and Media Design. So you should choose bachelor's degree.
Okay, I know.
Okay, that's great. Do you have further questions?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's go ahead and start our lesson for tonight. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, very good job. Now we are on page 19. Okay, we will be doing the exam technique, what it means to know a word. Alright? This is actually what I am asking you every time that we are doing after we are reading an article, if there are words that you do not know, so that I can give you out the meaning of it. Okay?
Okay.
There, can you please read the exam tip for me?
Okay. In the IELTS speaking exam, you will be judged on your use of vocabulary. Having a good vocabulary is not just about knowing lots of words and phrases. You have to know how to use them. If you use them in the exam, it may sound inappropriate.
Okay, very good. So IELTS, TOEIC, and TOEFL are all about formal English. Okay? So in all of those English exams, if you use slang words, then it will sound appropriate. Do you know what slang words are?
Some like I know, but I don't know how to explain.
There. The oughta, mighta, shoulda. Like those words. Oughta means ought to. Mighta means might to. Shoulda means should to. So those are just some examples of slang words.
Yeah.
Okay? So there. Again, one more reminder. You will be judged or you will be scored on your use of vocabulary. So, if there are... Sige, lakasan mo pa. So, if there are words that you do not know the meaning of, might as well use the most most usual word that is the same meaning as that word you wanted to know. Okay?
Okay.
For example, here, one vocabulary is indispensable. In the dictionary, indispensable in the dictionary means very important. And the same word is necessary. Okay? Same meaning of the word is necessary.
Yes.
Alright, so you have to make sure that if you do not know what is the meaning of a certain word, then you should use, or you should search for the same meaning of the word. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. Now, let us go ahead and do exercise number 1. By the way, can you please repeat this word again? It's a long A.
Face. Face.
Phrases.
Faces.
Again, phrases.
Faces.
Fray.
Free.
Fray.
Fray. Fray.
There, very good. Fray. Drop your jaw. Phrases.
Phrases.
Very good job again.
Phrases.
Very good. Now, match words 1 to 5 with their more neutral synonyms. A to E. Which of the words 1 to 5 are informal? Oh, so there, we have answered that already.
Yes, we do last time.
Okay, that's very good. Which are informal and which are old-fashioned. So, you answered 2 for this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I think we have already discussed this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let us proceed to... Oh, because I have not checked on it. I mean, I did not put corrections on it. Hold on. There. So it's old-fashioned. Very good. Should be informal. Oops. This is informal. And this is old-fashioned. Very good. Now, number 2. To really know a piece of vocabulary, you should know the following. Okay? Oh, okay. So I put continuation in this. Alright. Can you please read number 1 for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
What part of speech is it? What part of speech is it? For example, what part of speech is fox? What part of speech is formal?
Number 2.
What are the other parts of speech of the word? For example,
Formalize.
is the word slam informal, formal, or old-fashioned? It's used in all English-speaking countries or just in some countries. For example, is block used in UK or the US?
Okay, let's stop there. Okay? This word, it's O, long O, so it should be pronounced as bloke.
Broke.
Bloke.
Broke.
Very good. Now, let us go ahead and start answering number 1. Okay?
Okay.
So, what do you think part of speech is this? Let's start with the folk. Okay? What part of speech is folk?
What part of speech is? What part? I don't know what is this sentence meaning.
So, do you know parts of speech?
I know speech, but I don't know what is part of speech.
Is this. Okay. Because you do not know the meaning of the words, right?
Yes.
So again, let's review. Parts of speech. Let me write it down. Okay. Here on page 20. Parts of speech are 1. Noun. Pronoun. What else? Can you think of anything?
Adjective.
Adjective, very good. What else?
Conjunction.
Very good. What else?
And verb.
Sorry?
Verb.
Verb. Again, verb.
Verb.
Very good. What else?
Preposition.
Preposition. Very good. What else?
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. We also have interjection
Interjection.
and adverb. Okay? So we all have 8 parts of speech. Okay?
Okay.
So, what do you think? Do you know what's the meaning of folks, by the way?
Folk, I know.
So what does it mean?
It means men.
It means
Men.
It means men. So what part of speech are men?
No.
Noun.
Yes.
Noun. Okay. So, do you think it is formal or informal?
It's informal.
Okay, so if you think it is informal, what is the formal form of folks?
Formal form. Do you mean family?
Family. What else?
And folks, formal family member.
Okay.
I don't.
So, it's okay. So, it's just about people. People to make it formal. Okay? So, formal forms will be people, family, friends, relatives, and so on and so forth. Right?
Okay.
Do you understand? So, this is the formal meaning of folks. Okay? Do you understand, my dear?
Okay, I know. Friends, family, people, these are formal words.
Yes, formal words of folks.
Okay. Folks, but folks mean so many means.
Yeah, it is. But it all boils down to people.
Okay.
A lot, different kinds of people. People which are your family, which are your friends, which are your relatives, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Number 2. What are the other parts of speech of the word? Okay? For example, formalize. So formalize is a verb.
Formalize is a verb.
Yeah. You understand?
I know formal, but formal's verb. How to use this word?
How to use formalize
Yes.
in the sentence. Okay. Let me give you one. Example. I need to formalize the documents before my boss asks me to pass it to the before my boss asks me to pass it to the
customer.
customers. There. Formalize. So, do you know what's the meaning of formalize?
Oh, I know.
Sorry?
I know. Yes, I see.
Okay. So this is just about something legal, or it is about being formal. Alright?
Okay.
And again, this is a verb.
Yes.
Okay. So, there. Number 3. Is the word slang informal, formal, or old-fashioned? Is it used in all English-speaking countries or just in some countries? For example, is bloke used in the UK or US? You answered. Do you think bloke, folks, kinsfolk, beau, and mate are all in UK or US?
I don't know. I see this word in less class.
Alright, that is not a problem. So again, these 5 words are all informal. Okay? It is informal and somehow old-fashioned. Okay? And this word, you will see this in UK, or you will hear this in UK.
Okay.
Alright? So, by the way, do you know what each word means? Oh yeah, we have provided a definition, right?
Yeah.
So there. But again, the important thing is these words came from US. So 1 to 5 are the UK or British words, and A to E are all English words or US words. Right?
US.
US terms. So for example, okay, number 5 is kinsfolk, right?
Yes.
So for example, if you will use that in UK, you can say, I am living with my kinsfolk. But if you will be, or kinsfolks, but if you are an American, you will say, I am living with my parents.
Okay.
One more. For example, I love my mate. That is for British or UK. But if you wanted to say it in US or American, you can say, I love my boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand?
I understand.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, can you please read number 4 for me?
Does the word have any connotations you should be aware of? For example, both thin and skinny means thin, but which can be insulting and which is complementary.
Okay, very good. So, do you know what connotation means?
Connotation? No, I don't know.
Okay, so this is actually an idea or feeling that is giving additional meaning to the word. Okay, so again,
Give addition meaning.
yeah, it is an idea or a feeling that gives additional meaning to the word. Okay, so for example, slim and skinny. Slim and skinny means thin.
Means thin.
Yeah.
Thin is
But
right.
so it means if you say you are thin, if someone says you are thin, then it means you are slim or you are skinny. Okay?
I know.
But what do you think is the insulting word for slim, skinny, or thin? Do you know what insulting means?
Insulting.
Yeah, insulting.
Insulting. Insulting means a bad word.
Yeah, it is a bad way of saying your idea about a person. For example, insulting, you sound worst. I do not want to talk to you. So that's an insult.
Okay.
Your voice sounds like a cockroach. So that's an insult.
Okay.
Okay? A complimentary is the opposite meaning of insulting, meaning it is giving out praises. It is giving out positive feeling about you. Like for example, I love how you talk. I love your voice. So that is a compliment.
Okay.
Okay?
I know. Upside to insulting.
Opposite.
Opposite.
There, very good. So there, on that three words, what do you think is the insulting word?
You say thin.
So thin, you think thin is insulting.
I think thin is complimentary.
And slim and skinny means insulting. Alright?
I think slim and skinny. I don't know. But I think thin is complimentary.
Okay. So here is the thing, my dear. Slim and skinny are both informal words. Thin is a formal word. Okay, if you are going to describe one thing, or if you will be using this as adjectives. Now, the insulting part, let me give out another color. Insulting, the insulting words here are thin. Why? Because you are emphasizing that this person is thin, which means there might be a lot of things that you can think of if you said you are thin. Maybe you do not have money to buy food so that you can eat. Maybe it's because you are malnourished, which means you do not have enough vitamins and nutrients in your body, and that is why you are thin. Slim and skinny is actually a complementary, should I say, these words are complementary words. Okay? Why? If I show you this picture, give me here. If I show you this picture, do you see the picture that I posted?
Okay, I see.
You see it. Will you say that she is thin?
She is thin.
Okay, but again, thin is partly insulting. If someone, or if you talk to someone and you show this picture, they will tell you she is slim.
Slim.
Yeah. Because another same meaning of slim is sexy.
Okay, I know.
Skinny is somehow sexy as well. Okay.
You say skinny is what?
I'm sorry?
Skinny is sexy as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here. Oops, sorry. Hold on. So this is another picture of a girl which is skinny. You see the second picture?
Okay, I see.
Do you think she is sexy or thin?
Thin.
Thin.
Yeah.
But do you know that this is the best definition of... Ah, okay. This is the best definition of thin. The one that I just uploaded. Do you see that?
Okay, I see. It's too thin.
Exactly. But if you will be Googling it, if you will use Google to search these pictures, use slim or skinny and you will see these beautiful bodies. But if you use thin, you will see this picture that I posted here as the first picture. So do you think thin is complimentary or quite insulting?
Okay, it's insulting.
Very good. You see now the difference?
I know.
Are you sure you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Very good. So there. Now let us go to number 5. Can you please read that for me? Thank you.
How do you pronounce the word and which syllable is stressed? For example,
Syllable. Very good.
For example, which syllable is stressed in boyfriend? Which syllable is stressed in acquaintance?
So syllable.
What is syllable?
Syllable is when you are putting stress in a word. For example, let's use these words. Boyfriend. So where do you think I put in the stress? Is it in the boy or in the friend? Boyfriend. Boyfriend.
I don't know stress boyfriend. What I mean.
Actually, stress is when you go on deep or you are emphasizing the word, exact tone of word. For example, boyfriend. I put a stress in the boy. Boyfriend.
Okay, boyfriend.
There. You cannot say boyfriend, right? But you can say boyfriend.
Okay.
So that is where you put the stress.
Okay.
So it's on the boy. Now, for acquaintance, we do have 2 syllables stressed in this. It's ac and quain. Acquaintance.
Acquaint.
Yeah, acquaintance. Right? Again, acquaintance. There. So we do have 2 stress syllables in this word. Syllable is how you chop the words. Okay?
How you stress the word.
Syllable how you chop the words.
chop,
Yeah. For example, complementary. And the stress in this word is complementary. Is ta. Complementary.
complementary,
There. Because I put emphasis on ta. Complementary. Right?
complementary,
No, just pronounce it normally. Complementary.
complementary.
There. You see, you put stress on ta.
Okay.
Right? One more. Insulting.
Insulting.
So where do you think is the stress? Insulting.
So.
Very good. There you go. Insulting. There. One more. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. There you go. Oops. Oh, what's happening? There you go. Insulting. And the stress is in the so. Okay? So do you know now what syllable and stress means?
I know.
Very good. Next, number 6. Can you please read that for me? Thank you.
Note the grammar of the word and or phrase.
Very good.
Is
it
an irregular verb? For example, seek, sought, or a noun with an irregular plural. For example, man. Man is
man.
Man.
Very good.
It is followed by a particular preposition.
Preposition. Okay, very good. So again, note the grammar of the word or phrase. Yeah. So is it an irregular verb? One more example of do you know what's irregular and regular verb?
Regular means common.
What do you mean?
Irregular means is
Go ahead. What do you think are regular verbs?
regular, like the now using in as now.
I did not quite get that again.
Regular verb means not past or not future. View.
Okay. Actually, the examples of, or should I say, regular verbs, it is verbs that means they form their different tenses. Okay? So, here. Let's remove the common, okay, my dear. So, regular verbs. These are action words that form their different tenses according to the pattern. Okay? examples will be laugh. Okay.
Oh, I know.
So, yeah. So the only thing that will change in here is laughed and laughing. Okay.
Okay.
One more. Love. So another, or should I say the third person, will be loves. Actually, here laughs is the present tense. Laughed is the past tense. Right?
Okay.
And the present participle is laughing. Okay? For love, loves is the present tense. And then loved, this is the past tense.
Past tense.
And the reason why it just became the past tense is because of the D. Okay? And another one will be loving, which is the present participle. Do you know what present participle means?
Noun.
Present participle, which means present participle, continuous action verb.
Okay.
So it means it is still happening. It is happening until now.
Yes, until now.
Yeah. For example, you've been loving me since we were still kids. So it means that when we are young and until now, you still love me. Like that.
No.
Okay? I know you don't love me. That is just an example. Yeah. So, yeah, I was just kidding. Now, another example will be move. So, moves will be the present tense. Another present tense if you are talking about a third person.
Okay.
And then moved. Moved if we are talking about the past tense. And then moving, present participle. Okay?
Okay.
But irregular verbs, do you have any idea? What does it mean?
Yes, it means
very good.
Means the word past tense and present tense is not
the same
spell.
Words. Yeah, very good. So there. Okay. So again, irregular verbs are action words that doesn't follow the rules. Okay? Examples will be, let's start with the be verbs. Be. So is the present tense. Was is the past tense, and been is the hold on.
I can see your typing word.
You're not seeing what I'm typing?
Yes, oh, okay. It's
Okay. So there. For be verbs, is the present, was or been is the past tense, and being is the present participle.
okay.
Okay? Another example. Sing. So, sings, or should I say, yeah, sing. It is the present tense. Yeah, sings. She sings. There, sings. The present tense. Sang is the past tense.
Sang.
Yeah. And sung is the present participle. Okay? One more example. Can you give me an example? Can you give me an example?
Go.
Go. Where go? Go. Then goes for the present tense. Went for the past tense. And gone. Actually, it's going for the present participle. Okay? But if we're talking about the future tense, it will be gone, right?
Okay.
Go, went, gone. But then there, I have given you out examples of regular verbs and irregular verbs, and I have also provided you what present participle means. Okay? So do you have questions with number 6?
No.
Alright. Next, number 7. Can you please read that for me?
Are there any Are there any useful collocations? For example, you know the word friend, but do you know and use or?
Okay, very good. Now, do you know what collocation means?
No.
Okay. So this is actually an action. It is an action of placing things side by side or in its position. Okay? So, for example, do you know how to use the word friend?
And it means using a word's verb or noun or others tense.
Yes, exactly. But, just to be honest with you, friends are just nouns or pronouns. Okay? So it's just that you will be using, for example, close friend. This is an adjective and then a noun, right? Close is your adjective, friend is your noun.
Okay.
Next, make friends. Make is your verb, friends is your noun.
Yeah.
Circle of friends. Circle is a noun. Friends is a noun. Okay? So that is what collocation means.
Okay. A collocation.
Yeah, collocation. Do you understand that now?
I know the use circle and friends is now, but I still don't know how is collocation.
Oh, collocation is the placing of words or things in its right position.
You say put the word in right position.
Yes. Like, for example, a close friend. You cannot say a close enemy. That is not collocation, right? You cannot be close to your enemy, right? What else? You cannot say behind. No. Let me use a different word. You cannot say I do have a pimple at my face. No, you cannot say that. Instead, you can say I have a pimple in my face.
Okay,
Do you understand that now?
You say I have pimple in.
Yeah. Example. I have a pimple in my face. Okay? So, in is my preposition and face is my noun. So, I use the right collocations, I use the right collocation preposition for the face, for my noun. Because you cannot say, I have a pimple at my face. Okay, so this is wrong.
Okay, this is wrong. So
Yeah.
collocation is right.
Yeah, collocation is where you place words in its right positions.
Okay, I know.
Do you understand
I
that
understand.
now? Are you sure
Yes,
about
I'm
that?
sure.
Okay, very good. Then on our next meeting, we will be continuing with this make notes about the words 1 to 3. This part, the number 3 on page, hold on. Let me double check that for you. This will be on page 23. And I will be giving you out your new book as well.
Okay.
Alright? So, do you have questions for me, my dear?
No.
Are you sure about that? You understand everything?
Maybe I can review.
Okay, but please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have further questions. Okay? Alright, well then, my dear, thank you so much for this evening. I really appreciate that. And you have a wonderful day ahead, okay? Alright, good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.